as we saw earlier, the bean name is this one, the method name that we provide. This is the bean name by default. What if we want to change the bean name itself? Then what are my options? Hello and welcome. So we are continuing in the same project that we had created in the video number 3 in the Spring playlist. If you are not aware of the playlist or the video, you may wish to check that video once for the project setup. Else, the code for the project will be given in the description. You could check out there. So let's get started. So first we will create the bean. Let's call it as mobile phone, and like always, it has a private field called as brand. Let's create the getter and setter. After we are done creating the bean, now it's time to create the configuration. So we can call this as mobile configuration, and as told earlier, we will have to mark it as configuration with this annotation. And now let's create a few beans. So first one could be mobile phone, maybe call it as phone 1, and we are creating phone, new mobile phone, phone dot set brand. Let's keep it empty for now and return the phone. We need to annotate this with bean so that it could be registered. Now let's make 3 copies of this. Alright, so maybe we could call it as phone 2, this as phone 3, and for the brand, let's say it's Apple, let's say this is Samsung, and this is Google. So here we can see that we have created the beans, and as we saw earlier, the bean name is this one, the method name that we provide. This is the bean name by default. What if we want to change the bean name itself? Then what are my options? Well, there are 3 options here. First is, of course, you could provide the name property of this annotation. Maybe let's say if I'm trying to call this bean as iPhone, then this is one way. In some cases, I could also go with this property called as value, and let's say if I don't want to specify anything, I could just give the name itself without any property, and then we should be good. So we have created 3 beans with different names, right? We are not going with the default name, which is the method name. Rather, we have overridden the name and given a different name to the bean. Now let's have a quick demo around this one. So in order to give the demo, we will create the runner class, have the main method, and first of all we start by creating the context, right? So as seen earlier, we do so by first creating the new annotation config class context and provide the configuration class type. We could fetch the mobile bean from the context by calling context.getBean, and in order to avoid the no unique bean exception, we will supply the bean name as well. So remember, we provided the bean name as iPhone, and the return type is mobile phone.class. So let's create 3 entries. Let's say first is 1, second could be 2, third could be 3. First was iPhone, second was Galaxy, I believe. Let's double check. Alright, and third one was Pixel. So let's print these so that we could be sure that these beans are getting created. Get brand. So this is mobile 1, this is mobile 2, this is mobile 3. Likewise, this is 2, this is 3. So when we run this, we should be getting Apple, Samsung and Google as the brand. Let's see what's coming up. Alright, so yes, indeed, we are getting the brand names. So we were able to give certain name to the beans which we are creating, and with the given names, we were able to fetch the bean. Alright, so this should be it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. This video is part of a playlist on Spring Framework. Playlist is designed to progressively teach Spring concepts step by step. I have made sure the quality is super good. I do request you to visit the playlist. Link is in the description. Thanks for sticking with me till last. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I hope this video added some value. If so, please hit that like button and share with your friends. Your honest feedback in the comments is valuable to me. I regularly post informative videos for software engineering and computer science. Don't forget to hit the bell for instant updates. Take care and stay awesome.